Hello, hello. This is Rod, appraiser broker. I am an appraiser of 30 years, appraiser in Utah, and an associate broker and broker associate in both Utah and Colorado. Uh, got started appraising 30 years ago. Worked in real estate for the last 28 years as an agent or broker associate. Anyhow, there are some things going on that might be worth mentioning. This is a site called COVID19info.live where it's showing, and today is March 21st, over 300,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus throughout the world. And in the United States, you'll notice here that there's 24,000 confirmed cases. This doesn't count all the non-confirmed cases. Concerns a lot of people that want to get themselves out of the big cities like Denver. And for those executives that want to get out of the Denver area, here's one site you can go to. That's a site I have called Utah Horse Property. But another site here is called GeneseeHomes.net. Genesee is a large planned unit community with restrictive covenants just up above Denver. In fact, it's so close to Denver, it's right up just south of I-70, and you can actually make it all the way up into the mountains in just about 30 minutes or maybe a little less, depending upon how you drive. And you can make it down to Denver even faster since it's downhill. And this is a home that I've got listed for a client. And this home is $1 million. It is over 4,500 square feet. Let's see if I can get this out of the way. Maybe not, but it's got over 4,500 square feet on over an acre of land. It's got a 3-car garage. It's got a tile roof. And this home is fabulous. They spent over $250,000 remodeling this home. And let's see if I can make this a little bit larger for those that would like to take a look at this. But you've got about 40 pictures on here. It's got a big circular driveway besides a 3-car garage. It's got a tile roof. Fabulous, well, shall I say, sunsets up there. The whole area is fabulous. Look at this big deck. This is a place where you can live, do your work from home for a lot of you. It's got one of the largest fenced areas in the whole Genesee area. This had to be approved by the architectural committee because the folks that I'm selling this home for have moved, and so it's now vacant. And but they had obligations elsewhere, and so that's why they've moved. But the home has, they had a big poodle, and they would let it out. This whole area here with all these windows is a south-facing sunroom. It is fabulous, and they've seen elk. They get herds of elk coming through right behind their house and sometimes out in the front yard. This is a picture out one of the windows of the deer out here. But they loved this because this is a home with well, now it's got a fabulous remodeled kitchen with granite countertops, a double oven. This is actually the laundry, and the laundry too, has a laundry sink, a bathtub, not a bathtub, a commode right off the laundry there. Here's the kitchen. One person that saw this said it's the nicest kitchen they've ever seen. And it's got an island bar here. This drawer pulls out. It's got a microwave in there, and really just a fabulous home. Now in the sunroom right off the kitchen, this sunroom's got a sink here. This is a long sunroom that might be around 40 feet long, and you can sit in here during the winter time. You can grow your plants in here. It's so big you could grow a lot of your food indoors because this is south facing. It helps keep the home warm. It's got a hot water boiler, and really has pretty inexpensive bills for heating bills for a home this size. It's also got a wood burning stove here off the kitchen in this area where you might set this family room up at a dining table here. But it's also got a formal dining room on the other side of this double fireplace. And you can stick your wood logs right under there and put them in the fireplace to burn. You can live on one level. If you don't like going up and down stairs, there are stairs going up to 3 bedrooms and down to a theater room and storage rooms, but it's really a fabulous property. And for a lot of you, this may be just what you're looking for, because you can drive down to Denver in less than half an hour and be back up in the mountains after work, unless you work from home. And here's an office to work at home. And there's, like I said, a main level bedroom. This has French doors going out to the deck, that large deck. And here's the bathroom. It's got granite countertops. It's got a separate shower, a large garden tub. It's got skylights. It's got this is an alcove off the den or office, where you can just step outside in the summertime and be shaded by these trees and look at the elk. If the elk are out there in the meadow, it's really a fabulous place. There's other bedrooms upstairs. But you can see all of this. You can also go to RE Colorado. And if you go to RE Colorado, which is really our MLS, and let's see if I can refresh this page right here. There we go. Right down below, there's a map that'll show you where things are. And there's also a tour of the house. If you click on this little tour button, it'll show you the whole house as though the roof were off and some of the walls were off, where you can go in here and you can click around and you can just move around the whole house. And this is really great, because you can go over here, you can go into the sunroom. Let's see if that'll let me go in right there. And there we go. Into this sunroom to take a look around. And there's not steps on the main level except down into the sunroom. There's a couple steps right here. And if you go over into the family room, you can go out the front door, and there's a couple steps out the front door. But if you go into the garage, you just walk right out to the garage, and you don't have to go up steps. If you're in a wheelchair, you can have access to most of the home. And of course, you can go upstairs. And in fact, there's downstairs. Here's the access into the master bedroom. I'm not going to do all of that right here, because I've already shown a few of these photos. But you can go out that front door. You can go right here and into the office, all on the main level. And just what a wonderful home you can live in, enjoy, work in, and it's just a great, great property. Back here on the RE Colorado, which is our MLS, if you go here below the picture, there's a map. It says View Map. And so that you can take a look here at how close this is, one, to the clubhouse. There's 850 homes, I believe, up in this community. And yet, they loved this, because unlike some of the homes up here that are right in the middle of the pines, this has a great big meadow here. It's unfortunate that this satellite photo doesn't show how green that is, and it must be taken a time of year. But you just walk up around the bend here, just a couple hundred yards, and there is the clubhouse. Genesee Foundation, that is their clubhouse, with a large pool. It's got a workout fitness room, and a place you can go and have some parties with your friends. The pool has 5 lanes, and that's really a shame that this was taken at the time of year that it was. Nevertheless, executives can get up out of Denver. They don't have to stay down there in the crowds. If you can, want to live off the beaten path, and yet this is relatively close. It's just a few minutes from the I-70 interstate, and you can get up here. You can go to my website if you'd like, which is geneseehomes.net. You can look at all the homes in the area, in the whole Denver area. Almost all the homes that are listed for sale are on the geneseehomes.net webpage. This is a site where you can go in here and look. You can look through all the different counties in Colorado. If I wanted to go to Denver County, it'll give me all the cities there, and you can pick which cities you want to look in. You can pick the criteria for the homes. But yeah, enjoy the site. And this is Rod. Liveth in your means. Have a wonderful day.